Hi folks, Real Football Manager here. Quick vid on some tactical stuff. That's my kind of formation I like to use. I've done videos about it. I believe that is the most solid shape you can have in terms of creating chances. I'm just changing it to my normal attacking mode, which involves control. I'll just quickly run through the kind of system again. I have wing backs pushing up, inside forwards. I just find in general that is the most consistent formation I can use. It's control, width balanced, always a fast tempo, balanced creative freedom. If we look defensively, then I pretty much stick to this, and that's the most high risk, but that's the most common for sort of defensive shape to keep if you want to progress and start introducing top players. If you've got top players in your system, that you have to use that really and run the gauntlet, and that's how I look attacking. Look for the overlap at all times. My usual change up, I haven't gone on to this much, is I'll change the balance narrow. This is for difficult games and mainly away games as well. I do keep the look for overlap, but you can change the early crosses as you've got full backs instead of wing backs. But I've been leaving it at look for overlap still now at the moment. It seems to be okay away from home. So an interesting observation of mine is when we come up against the formation, the 4-2-3-1, which is probably the most common formation you come against, there is cracks in the system, there is flaws, and there is a weakness. So if you think about it, if I just put Veerman back to it makes sense having that free midfield flat-footed. You can see if I move Veerman as if he was in the opposition team, he's got plenty of space to use, and if the opposition have got a top attacking midfield or shadow striker, then they're going to have a field day, to be honest. So this is what I'm demonstrating now is the best position change when you're coming against that. So when you get the scout report on the opposition and you see that they play that system, if you move that guy backwards, it sounds quite simple, and it is. And looking at the play roles, I've gone through them near anchor, deep line playmaker, the Roman playmaker. I don't think it's as effective. Certainly not ball-winning midfielder in that defensive midfielder role, because the ball-winning midfielder he's like Pac-Man, goes chasing. You want a defensive midfielder. Positionally, you can be quite relaxed knowing your guy is going to sit there in that midfield role, and you basically create that 4-1-2-2-1 system. And that counter for me the 4-3-2-1 very well.